welcome back. We're here with Armand Billard from Sartory Billard.
Hello, very pleased to meet you. Thank you for being at the booth.
Thank you for having us. And we have quite a few selection here. Will you walk us through it?
Yes, we do. So the new collection in 2026 is for the 10th anniversary of the brand. So this is a jumping hour. But because it's a Sartory Billard, there is a little bit of a twist. So the main part of the watch is not a dial anymore. It's called cabochon. So it's from the jewelry industry. This is everything that's coming from the necklace and brooch and everything. So the central part of the dial, the sapphire is carved out, and I can insert inside either guilloche or stone or even a cheese grater. Now, that was an April Fool's joke. Had quite a lot of success online. More seriously, the two versions of the watches that I'm selling right now and presenting during the fair is the Black Sapphire edition. This is the Disco Ball edition, which is very kind of a cool with all this guilloche shiny pattern on this. And here I have a model that is showing to the public what is the Bespoke that Sartory Billard is very well known for. So during 10 years I've been doing bespoke pieces with very specific dials, stone, whatever. Here, because it's a cabochon, it's opening a new era for the bespoke customization of my watches. So here this is aventurine, but you can imagine engraving, different type of stone, dinnet, kind of. You have a part of a car or a guitar or whatever that you want to put inside, so you can touch the watch. Actually, it gives like a new sensory feel to the watch. You can see, you can hear or feel the jumping hour, and you can touch the part of the watch.
Oh, it's so stunning, and it really adds a big depth. I think that it's also a wonderful take on the jumping hour, the way that you can see the minutes throughout.
Absolutely. This is something very important for me. So I'm 50 years old. I need glasses to see every day, so I absolutely hate when I can't read the time on a watch. You have good eyes, you're young. I mean, tiny numbers are good. For me, they must be big. So the first thing is to have like a big number for the hour. And because I wanted to get rid of any pollution on the dial, to have like big cabochon, big engraving stones or whatever, the minute is given by a circular piece that is turning around the dial. So actually, technically, it's two discs of sapphire floating one above the other. And so when you're turning the minutes, so the red mark is turning around the cabochon and showing you the minutes in the hour. So it's very instinctive. And actually, wearing mine for 4 months now on the wrist, I realized that I can get the minute very precisely on a specific hour. But I also use quite often just to know what hour it is within the day. Is it more like to be like 2 p.m. or 3 p.m. or 4 p.m. and then I can get onto the precision of the minute. So it's a very it's a new take. It's a poetic and yet very easy to read take on the jumping hour.
Yeah, it's really customizable, very readable. And the font that you use for the number, to me, it's always important to have a good font. You know, I went to design school, so for me, this is a big take. And how many of these do you produce?
So it's not limited in a way that there is no numbering, like 25 pieces. So, but it's limited by production. So I can't do today more than 300 pieces a year. Sartory Billard it's a very small team, 3 persons. I'm mainly at the bench. So 3 pieces a year is something big to achieve. Yeah. So it's limited by production. Actually, since that I've been presenting the watch a week ago, there is already a good percentage of this that is gone for the year, but still room for pieces.
And as it's customizable, I'm guessing that if we're really nice to you, there's always something doable.
This is exactly this, because since this morning, so here in this fair we see retailers, we see press, but we see also collectors, and they're coming and they're already giving inputs like, I want this with a piece of aventurine, with a different engraving, with a different font. So it's a lot of possibilities, but it's typically Sartory Billard anyway.
And I mean, as we know, from a market to the next, you'll have different popularities in different stones, different kind of numerals. Would it ever be possible to have, I don't know, Arabic numerals or or Roman numerals?
Yeah, absolutely. Because like the sapphire disc that is for the hours is blank, and so we pad print on this disc whatever we want. So here we design a font. Thank you for mentioning the graphic work. Very happy to have like a very specific and very nice font for this. But tomorrow you want like Arabic numerals, Gujarati numerals, whatever, even like zodiac symbols to indicate the hour, whatever you want. This is our job to design it and pad print it. And you are talking about specific cabochon. If you visit the other booth that I have in town close to the HCI, we have a collaboration with Watchmakers United, our Geneva's retailer, when we make a watch with skateboard pieces.
Really?
So you know that in Geneva is the biggest museum of skateboard in the world? It's in Geneva.
There's a museum of skateboard in Geneva?
Yeah.
I've lived here most of my life. I have no idea.
And it's the biggest skateboard museum in the world. It's a 4-floor house full of skateboard and everything. So we talked with Jim, who is curating this museum. He gave us some pro skateboards. We had cut them, get the wood in the middle, and put cabochon with skateboard parts and the grip that is on the board and etc. So they are visible. It's a limited edition. It's a really cool piece. It has a very, you don't know this, but it has a very fun 90s vibe. I'm old enough to know what it is.
Hey, I was born in the 90s, late 90s, but 90s, I've got a few months.
So it's like, it's fun. It's really colorful, mainly pop and vibrant colors. And it's bringing back this 90s skateboard vibe. It's really cool. It's really cool.
I mean, listen, you've got the customizable jumping hour. It's easy to read. It's super fun to wear because, I mean, to me, that's such a conversational piece because nobody really expects it to be such a complex watch. And having an open work or a visible work available as well is stunning because it's kind of an answer to some might think that it's a digital watch because it looks so easy to read, but here you're proving that it's not. And I mean, what kind of collector dives towards this rather than the rest?
Oh, that's a very good question. As it is for Sartory Billard, because the design approach is a little bit different. You need to be mature enough in your watchmaking collecting journey to be able to embark on pieces that are not so traditional.
Right.
Yet you understand that my research and development is important, but it's also very accessible. It's accessible. We're talking like 4,000 Swiss franc watches. So you need to be mature enough to like watches that are not conventional with hands.
Right.
You have to be able to afford a watch at this price point that is fun. And the best is that if you understand Sartory Billard, you want to dive into the bespoke world, it's the best canvas ever.
What's next?
Next will be next year, and will be next year.
Okay, well, on this note, thank you so much for having us.
Thank you very much. I didn't look so much at the camera, but I'm sorry.
Viva watchmaking!